today is St. Patty's Day.
It is indeed.
I'm surprised that you're still sober. Or at least you come across as sober on the camera.
That's the trick. It's like in the Avengers when they asked Bruce Banner, how do you stop from being angry? He says, that's the trick. I'm angry all the time. So if you're drunk all the time, nobody knows you're drunk.
Yeah, good.
I've been drunk in a long time.
Yeah. Consumed alcohol, but drunk, no.
No. I think, I started this diet in November.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I've had 3 or 4 beers
Since then?
in that whole time.
That is very impressive. Good job.
So, I'm high on life. I don't need alcohol.
That came across as so convincing. You should see the replay of that. It's the best of motivational speakers I've ever seen.
Yesterday I was practicing in my new scripts and stuff on my family.
Yeah.
You know what they told me?
What?
Fuck off.
Oh man.
So they're not going to be any help of letting me practice.
I've been exploring that AI program, and I've also looked into that conversion.ai.
Yeah.
You have to put down your credit card before you get into it. So they're both based on GPT-3 technology. That's the one that Google made famous.
Okay.
From OpenAI. It's the technology that has. It's like a coin, and depending on which side you look at it, you're always amazed, but for different reasons. You look at one side, and it's holy cow. This is actual conversational language.
Yeah.
I can see how people would write like that. It can write show scripts if you have a powerful enough machine. Like literally show scripts. It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
And you flip the coin, and all of a sudden you realize, holy crap, it can write scripts. I actually don't even know if the newspaper that I just read yesterday was generated by a machine based on what it found on the internet, or was it actually a product of a human conversation?
Yeah.
Remember that showcase when Google was showcasing a robot, an AI system dialing in to book a hair appointment?
No, I don't remember that.
No, it was pretty good. I think 2 years ago. The cool thing is that AI made perfect use of okay. So you know that those non-verbal cues that you and I would use in the course of normal conversation, it was spot on. It was able to talk to a person on the other line, book an appointment, picking between multiple times, pretending to think over the answers, and the person wasn't the wiser.
Yeah.
And it's amazing when you look at it from the one side of the coin, but then on the other side, it's like
It's scary as shit.
we're all doomed.
Yeah.
And it's not far-fetched to see that some of the narrative that you're reading is. Well, hold on. Realistically, what does it matter where the narrative comes from?
Yeah.
The challenge becomes is that AI, like any computer system, works on training data sets. You and I would know that better than anyone else, having spent time with an AI application. In other words, whatever the training set, whatever the history of published media is, that's what the training set is going to be for a conversational AI. Which means all of humanity's mistakes, all of the pivots and logical fallacies that... Am I pronouncing the word fallacy correctly?
I think so.
Okay, good. Moving on. So all of that is built into what it generates. So because then there's no critical thinking, right?
Yeah, all the past mistakes are built in.
Well, and if you think about the fact that, you know what the saying is, history is always written by the winners.
Yeah.
So it's always skewed to one side or the other.
Yeah, for sure.
You give it a training set from the Soviet days, oh my God, communism is everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very good.
It's interesting. Yeah, I spend a little bit of time on the first one, whatever it was called now, Script AI. Is that what it's called?
The original automatic script.
No, the first one you just talked about.
Copy.ai.
What? Sorry.
Copy.
Copy AI. Yeah. .ai. I spent a little bit of time on that one. Yes, I started my free trial,
Yeah.
and I did. I got copy for sales pages, for headlines. I think it was, and I think there was one other one. Like I don't know. I copied about 20 things and just put it into a PowerPoint slide just to save them. But yeah, I'm amazed. Like it was very good at identifying stuff. So
Yeah, I generated a couple of them and used two right on the course description page.
yeah,
I couldn't have said it better myself.
yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, so big news, big news.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm ready.
April 5th is when I launch my course. So that's when I launch my mini course. So this is where I'm going to be recruiting beta testers. How big is your email list?
On Kajabi, I think I have 25 people now.
Solid.
Although, like that includes you, 3 of me, my wife, and my daughter. So it's really like 20.
That's really one person.
I had 2 this is what drives me crazy with Kajabi a little bit. Although it's not Kajabi, I guess it's just bots or whatever. But like last night, overnight I had 2 people, 2 confirmations that my submission form was filled out for my webinar. Yeah. But then when I go into Kajabi into people, they're not there, which means they didn't do the double opt-in.
Mm-hmm.
So I have between the interview simulator and this course, there's umpteen of these non-double opt-in things. So whether they're real people or just bots or I don't know what it is, but
Right.
I've now put it on my confirmation page when you submit. I've put a note on there that you'll get if you're new to our courses, you'll get a confirmation email. Please check your junk folder.
And do you use reCAPTCHA on the
no, they don't, no. I've seen some comments on the Facebook about Kajabi getting into that, but I don't think it's not an integrated feature
That's
right
true,
now.
because it's well, I don't know, maybe for platforms it's not free, because for me it's free. I just went on Google, registered it, and introduced reCAPTCHA on my site.
Yeah.
Interesting. So yeah, so April 5th is when it's supposed to launch. So this, I had office hours yesterday, and so one of the coaches, she basically said, "So when are you launching?" I said, "Well, I don't know." She says, "You'll have a launch."
Yeah.
So pick a date. You have I have a calendar of all of the steps that I need to take between that launch and now. So now that my date is picked, now I'm working towards that date.
Yeah. So do you have to advertise to get people?
Well, today is I'm going to be sending out recruitment emails to who I would love to see as affiliates.
Yeah.
So anyone with a list, and so anyone who comes through them, I will promise them a portion off if people convert into the bigger course.
Right.
Which is why I was asking you.
How many do you have on your list?
Huh?
How many do you have on your list?
13, and 3 of them are you, me, my wife.
Okay.
So
I'm not much better off than you are then.
But so today I'm sending all of the schools that I want to tap into. I'm just going to send cold emails,
Yeah.
asking them to promote to students. Then I'm going to ask my wife to reach out to a couple of big name nutritionists. I mean, we'll send an email. They say no,
Yeah.
please. But if they say yes, good. It's going to go out to their list. Then I'm gonna use Udemy for the first time and maybe run a solo with somebody. That's going to be a straight up promotion. And that should happen today. Oh crap! That's a lot of writing, but it's okay. Maybe I'll use a copy.ai.
There you go.
and then by the weekend, my ads will start running. So I'm trying to see if I can get organic, and I'm going to post everything on my and Natalie's social media, inviting people to join.
Cool.
So for the time being, I'm collecting emails. I did a couple of recordings yesterday, which
And as a beta test, does that mean it's free?
it is technically, yes, it's free, but in exchange for testimonials and feedback.
Right.
That's my core. So if people come into the Facebook group and they don't participate, they don't say anything, I boot them out.
Okay.
I'm supposed to boot them out.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. It's easy to say boot somebody out when you have thousands of people opting in,
Yeah.
and if you have 20,
Yeah.
and, and my bigger course I'm going to be offering for one-time payment of $3,500 or $4,000 if it's over a period of 3 months. Maybe that's too much. I think that's too greedy. That's
Yeah. Well, like the course I'm taking, it's a 12-week course, 90 days, and it was 3,400 and something. If you do it was 1,995 pounds, which converts to about $3,400. So,
yeah.
I mean, for me, it was like the high side of what I was willing to. I might have been able to go up to 4,000. I don't know, like it just in terms of my price elasticity, but it's, I don't know.
What's the promised outcome of your course? So what's going to be your transformation? You've done the course. You expect to be able to do what?
Well, you expect to have your coaching practice up and running. You expect to have your first paid clients, and you expect to know how to register people or enroll people into coaching packages, so that it's not just an hourly one-off.
Good. That's a good promise.
Yeah.
So my promise is going to be that you will have all of the systems and business plan written. You will have at least 3 products that you are offering, in addition to just one-on-one consulting.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's funny because it's like, they promise all this stuff, but you still have to do all the work. Like what you're getting is the process and the accountability, right?
Yeah.
And the
The
guidance.
thing is, if they did the work for you, you can easily have double the value of that package. Because I now on my website, sure, you come to me and you want a high converting website with email automation. Oh, hold on. Let me just brag and you'll tell me, because I never actually asked you to look into this. Not look into this. What I mean to say is critique this, but
Oh yeah.
it'd be interesting what you have to say.
What's this? A new web design?
No, this is. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the lead magnet. See?
Yeah.
Nice, eh? So I'm gonna get rid. No, I have my services now here, and the services. So it's DIY. This is DFY, done for you, done with you, and do it yourself.
Yeah.
This is essentially courses. This is a membership area, and this is a one-time thing. And then I'm talking about all of the things that need to be done. Define your niche, write a business plan. So this all talks through the components of packages and contents, and I need to start changing because Spark Start, for the time being, I've retired that, and it's going to be nailing a niche for nutritionists. Nailing a nutritionist niche is my program right now.
Okay. I like that.
It's done for you. This is what I'm charging is $299. And I have 3-day turnaround, 4-page WordPress website, all plugins configured, integrated autoresponder, 5 email sequences, 24 royalty-free blogs ready to edit and post, Google Analytics, Facebook setup, website dashboard, more details below. And then I'm breaking down what that means. What that means a fully functional website, what are the insights, how it's going to go. See?
Yeah.
Compare, recap, 2, email, set up 2 domains, prepare, configure, active campaign, all of that stuff, content. And then this is the subscriptions that people need in order to have this going and how much it costs.
Wow. So for $3,000, you basically set them up.
Yeah, I set them up. It's great for people who kind of know the business side of it,
Yeah.
but they don't want to mire themselves in tech. They just need to get going, or they need to re-platform themselves. I found that Thrive Suite. I'm every day I'm fighting. So in this course, you sign up. So I paid a heck of a lot of money for the course, but then you find out that if you want to do a survey, you need to use either SurveyMonkey or Typeform.
Yeah.
Now, Typeform limits you to only 10 questions, and if you want to create a link at the end of your survey to another website, that's also a premium feature. So, boom, all of a sudden you're at, I think it's $9.99 or $19.99 monthly fee. Okay. Active campaign, well, luckily I already have a subscription. Then you go, how do you create captions for a video? Well, there's the script, so that's another fee, monthly fee.
Yeah.
It all adds up. You want to present your courses to the world? Thinkific, that's another $99 a month fee.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll just go with the flow. And then I thought to myself, I was like, why would I? I have Thrive Quiz Builder built into my platform, done. Landing pages, I don't need to use Instapages or ClickFunnels or anything like that. I'm doing it on my site. I need to do a course, Thrive Apprentices right there. So they've done a very good job thinking through everything you need. And so I'm not limited right now, and I don't have to use those extra costs. And this is the same thing. So yeah, for $3,000, I can turn around and have people set up and ready to go in the nutrition world.
That's awesome.
But that leaves you with the same problem. That if you haven't gone through the mindset change,
Yeah.
it's like, so you have it, so what?
Yeah.
We'll see. So now I'm recruiting people for my beta. So beta is a 2-week course on.
I mean, that is the big motivator, right? Though, is the sweet spot of that price point. Is that a big enough spend for somebody to motivate them to take action? Because it's not unlike the courses we just signed up for, right? Like, part of what motivates you to follow through and do the stuff in the course is that you just shelled out all this money.
Yeah,
and you want to make it pay off. So
so I think I have 90 days with the program, and I want to make sure that I go through at least 2 beta launches. So April 5th I go, that's 2 weeks. So April 5th is the launch, then by April 18th everything's closed and I'm selling them into the course, and that will give me the end result.
In the course that you're it's all recorded? Like there's no live component?
No, I'm launching right now.
Yeah, like your beta test, it's a pre-done course?
It's a pre-recorded course, but with me moderating the Facebook group. Everyone signs up for the Facebook group.
Okay.
And four live coaching sessions throughout the 2 weeks.
Okay.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I might do a bonus live session, which is going to be.
And that's live to the group, like it's not one-on-one.
No, it's a Zoom. It's a Zoom that's recorded and streamed into the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Anyone who joins can join, but I'm going to be doing it in webinar style, because if there's only a handful of people who join,
Yeah.
which is really unfortunate because your conversion rates are based on whatever population you have.
Yeah.
But if it's a smaller number, I'm going to do high touch, where I'm going to allow people to chat like you and I are.
Yeah.
If there's hundreds, or if there's over 50 at least, then it's going to be webinar presentations and people write their questions
Right.
ahead of time and during the presentation, and I'm just going to go through them.
Cool.
That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see how many people I get, because I still need to create ads. And I only have done my module 1 for this program, and I still need to focus on the niche part. But I have material.
Cool. I sent you that. What's that?
Since you what?
Oh, I sent you that deck last night for the
I
thing.
have seen it. Oh, that's Anderson Cooper style questions. There.
Based on what you've got going on, if you want to punt that till later, that's fine. I don't want to derail what you're doing.
It would be a good break. What do you want me to talk about? My past life or like what I'm doing right now?
It's really up to you. I mean, I would, what you're doing right now is probably most relevant to your own audience. I mean, part of what I'm trying to accomplish, I mean, less so with you maybe, but with other people that I'm going to be interviewing is, the hope that like you get somebody, you interview them, and then they're happy with the outcome, so then they share that with their whole network, and now you've increase your circle over here, and then you interview somebody else, and boom, you get those people. So
well, that's the idea. Something will pay off.
Yeah. So, but for you, I mean, it gives you something too that you can then promote or I don't know, take tidbits from.
Gladly.
Yeah.
And you know what? One question I have for you: take note as you go through your program what they're going to be talking about in terms of advertising and promotion.
Yeah.
Because I do believe that there are many things to be gained from just learning from how other people do it, and I'll share with you what I've learned.
Okay.
Sounds
good. Well, I have my first call today at 2
with
the coaching thing. I think it's an hour, so it'll be interesting. This is the welcome call. Everyone's been posting on Facebook, so we've got a number of people from the UK, somebody from Bavaria, I think, who's British but she's living there. Mm-hmm. Somebody in Texas, somebody in Nashville, somebody in BC. So it's quite a broad group of people.
That's quite exciting how wide of a net they are able to cast and attract people.
Yeah, exactly. Well, one of his big contentions of now being kind of the sweet spot for getting into this kind of coaching in terms of virtual technology is that the pandemic has normalized. Everyone knows how to use this technology and is comfortable with it now, so it's a great time to start a business. Back again. Hello.
Sorry.
No
Just
problem.
discuss who's going to carry all the toy cars downstairs.
Big decision.
Big decision. Thank God for those big decisions.
Exactly.
Thank God. I wish all of life decisions were about that.
I know. Bless you.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, so let's get this going and let's do the interview. There's no time like the present.
All right. So you'd let me know when you want to do it, and we'll set it up.
Cool.
All right.
Sorry. When do you want to do it?
Well, the only thing I really have booked is this Wednesday call every week. Other than that, I'm quite flexible. So if you want to do it right after this call one morning, if that works for you, that might be better.
Yeah, let's plan for that. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow I will need to cancel our powwow because I need to take my mom to the dentist. That's not going to be a short appointment.
Okay. Yeah, I had my dad at the dentist yesterday. He's only got like 5 teeth left, and one of them fell out. So now he's got to get his denture adjusted, and what a pain in the ass.
That's how life is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
All right, take care. See ya.